Hello, and welcome back to the Trini Zone, my beautiful friends. Today, we're going to be continuing the discussion around knowledge graphs and AI technologies. Now, we all saw this tweet by Ziga that suggests that Origin Trail has a massive role to play in the future of AI-based technologies. Let's dive a bit further into how this is true. Today, we're going to be reviewing a few core principles of data management to understand the unique positioning of Origin Trail. Today, we're going to be talking about data lineage. Now, data lineage is vastly different from data provenance and data governance. So, let's go to IBM about this topic. They say, data governance creates structures within organizations to manage data assets by defining data owners, business terms, rules, policies, and processes throughout the data lifecycle. Data lineage solutions help data governance teams ensure that data complies to these standards, providing visibility into how data changes within the pipeline. Now, data provenance is typically used in the context of data lineage, but it specifically refers to the first instance of that data source. So data governance is pretty much all the rules that you have for your data within your organization, and data lineage shows the history of all that data within your organization. Now, for today, we're going to be focusing on data lineage. So what really is it?
Data lineage is where data begins, what happens to it over time, where it moves over time, and where it ends up. Let me explain it to you with an example. Assume that there is a chain of 10 stores and there is a business intelligence report that shows the total number of sales across all the stores in a day. Total sales is the sum of sales across all the stores. That is, total sale equal to total sales in store 1 plus total sales in store 2, and so on up till total sales in store 10. In the real world, there could be a data warehouse that captures all the sales information for each day in a fact table called sales fact. So sales fact will have data stored in this format. The sum of all the total sale price would be 1,840, which will be shown in the BI report. So from where do these data land in sales fact? It could be from 10 different staging tables, assuming that one staging table per store. And how these stage tables are loaded? It is from the OLTP database that is used by each of these stores. So well, we just found the lineage of total sales data. It can go much deeper and it would include all the transformation that happened on the data, etc. But for simplicity's sake, I am showing only the flow. So this is data lineage.
Data lineage is not a software or a company, it's a concept within computer science that deals with the history of data and its movement from one location to another. It tracks the origin of the data, the transformation it undergoes, and how it's used in various different processes. Data lineage also provides a comprehensive view of how data is related, including any relationships between datasets and their dependencies. This helps organizations understand the impact of changes made to data, ensuring the data remains accurate and trustworthy. You should already begin to see how this closely relates to the core concepts of what we're doing at Origin Trail. This is why the Origin Trail team says many of the issues faced in crypto today are actually supply chain issues of different kinds. They're data supply chain issues. AKA, where is my data going? What are people doing with my data? And am I being compensated for said usage? So, why is data lineage important? Well, data lineage is important for a number of reasons. Firstly, it helps organizations comply with regulations such as the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, which is a topic we have already discussed on this channel before as it relates to Origin Trail. And well, essentially, the OpenPKG product by Origin Trail is fundamentally a solution that leverages the data lineage powers of the decentralized knowledge graph combined with the fundamentals of self-sovereign identities to create a new product. So is almost every other current use case on top of the DKG. It is important for organizations to know what exactly is being done with their data under their domain. These regulations require organizations to have a clear understanding of how personal data is collected, processed, and stored, and data lineage helps organizations meet these requirements. Secondly, data lineage is important for organizations looking to improve their data quality. By tracking the movement and transformations of data within their organization, they can identify issues with data and make improvements to ensure data accuracy and reliability. And thirdly, as we just discussed, data lineage is an important aspect of data governance. If you are not able to track the data within your organization, regardless of how many rules and owners and leaders and managers you have, well, you essentially have no idea what is going on with the data in your organization, even though you may have a very strong, robust data governance workflow. So how is data lineage applied? There are several applications of data lineage, from data modeling, compliance, which we pretty much just spoke about, and impact analysis, which is what we're seeing being done with Origin Trail and BSI. They are using the Origin Trail decentralized knowledge graph to essentially predict the impact of different things within their supply chain, which allows them to make better decisions. However, we won't be diving much further into those details. This general understanding of data lineage is enough to drive the point home. So, we understand data lineage, but what does this mean for knowledge graph technology? Well, there are many software solutions that facilitate data lineage. For example, even IBM has a few listed here. However, not all softwares are created equally. Just like a hammer is more likely to be the best tool for pounding a nail, knowledge graphs and its interconnected and descriptive nature offers the highest levels of data lineage by its very design. No need to hear it from the Trini Zone. Let's listen to Deloitte, and let's also talk about the fintech industry as a case study. Deloitte says, data lineage provides insight into which business and technical transformation logic has been applied to your data. They go on to say, one of the main challenges for modeling data lineage and extracting insights from it is dealing with complex data that is highly connected, diverse and heterogeneous, dynamic, and contextual. Now, if you've watched my previous video, you've heard enough about contextual data and how this works in tandem with contextual AI technologies. Knowledge Graph tackles the above challenges by allowing for scalable processing of interconnected data and enabling semantic data representation and integration. But this is also where we start seeing the anticipation for the growth of knowledge graph technologies. Deloitte also goes on to say, knowledge graphs form the foundation of many modern data integration and analytics systems. Gartner predicts that by 2025, graph technologies will be used in 80% of data and analytics innovations, up from 10% in 2021. Graph technology is set to see increased use, especially when you consider graph technology to be listed as a critical impact technology. We now know about knowledge graph and data lineage and how the two interact by design. However, what does data lineage mean to AI? Does it even matter? Well, as it relates to neural network, we see neural networks benefit greatly from the movement aspects of data lineage because connecting those dots directs its search for meaning, aka data lineage really gives neural networks its power in meaning. For natural language processing or NLP, pretty much exactly what ChatGPT is, we see natural language processing relies heavily on human language data descriptions provided by the characteristic aspects of data lineage. Okay, so let's move on to machine learning. Machine learning delves into the relationships, processes, and transformation aspects of data lineage during its undirected exploration of data's potential. Okay, deep learning. Deep learning depends on the user's aspects of data lineage because its education is guided by analyzing how users interact with data. This article ends with, data lineage plays a vital role in understanding data, making it a foundational principle of artificial intelligence. Thus, going back to that article from Deloitte, by leveraging knowledge graphs, especially a decentralized knowledge graph equipped with the power of UALs, a knowledge graph that can be connected to almost any blockchain network as well as enterprise network, a knowledge graph that can be connected to any other knowledge graph across the entire internet. Since we know that Origin Trail is a knowledge graph of knowledge graphs, one can see how one would be able to source data from diverse data sources, leverage the power of semantics to extract knowledge from the data. The AI can now construct complex queries that it could not possibly do before. And this would all be done in the most human-centric way possible, thanks to the power of the ownership aspects of blockchain technologies, combined with the identification, verification, and discoverability factors of the knowledge graph. Well, what you have here is a beautiful ecosystem waiting to be leveraged by all of artificial intelligence. Folks, thanks for watching this video about data lineage and Origin Trail. I hope you found it informative and educational. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments section below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, as this really helps me and lets me know that you want more content like this. Folks, I do my content for free. If you enjoy, it's not that hard to hit the like button and give it a share. All right? Peace and love, you guys. I've got some more stuff coming. Let's go.